So we're here with Buckeye, Arizona's Dorian. I'm excited to see you here.
Yep.
I remember being here in the gym just a couple months ago, and
Yeah.
you were sparring with a couple people, like you were pretty much like, put me in.
Yeah.
You know, I'll take anybody. And now you're here, signed with us.
Yep.
It's like a whole full circle moment. I even saw you running with Floyd on Instagram.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the energy and kind of how you went from coming to the gym as a kid back and forth to being in the gym a couple months ago, sparring, to Floyd seeing you, and now you're signed.
Honestly, I just came in the gym, and I was just working on the bag at first, and all the people that Floyd like works with, like Steve, Gerald, they all liked the way I was looking on the bag, on the mitts and stuff, and then they just wanted me to spar. And I got in there with Ladarius Miller, Memphis, and one of Tank's people, I forgot his name, and it was a great sparring. We showed off, did what I had to do, and then since then it's been history. Floyd liked me.
Right. And everybody knows that this is the gym, the Mayweather Boxing Club,
Yeah.
where if you want to get noticed,
Yeah, you got to come here and
So
spar.
is there any sort of like, tell me about your feelings. Like, did you come with the goal of like, my only goal?
Yeah, my goal when I came here was to spar. I just wanted to spar because I knew once I got in the ring, they was gonna like me. Cause not to be cocky or anything, I know I'm good. I got good skills, so
Right.
I just wanted to get in the ring and spar. That's it. And then I did what I had to do. So yeah.
And what was the conversation with Floyd?
Really, he just told me because I had a job in Arizona, so he just told me quit my job and come move out here and just start training here, so I could be more focused and stuff.
Right.
And then now, just waiting for my pro debut.
Right. And that's a dream come true.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Tell us how you were first introduced to the sport of boxing.
Honestly, I put myself in it because when I was younger, I was always fighting. I always had like a bad temper and stuff. So I started boxing when I was 2. My grandma, she got me my first pair of boxing gloves and a little boxing bag. I got a picture of it. I don't got it on me right now, but yeah. And I was always hitting that and then sparring my older brother when I was 2 years old. And then the first time I went in the gym was when I was 4. And then since then, it's been history.
And so you were able to kind of take that love and transition into the amateurs where you won
Yeah.
a crazy amount
Yeah.
of titles and you traveled all over the world. So tell me about those experiences, and is there any moment that's like the most memorable for you?
Probably the most memorable was probably going to Ireland and receiving a silver medal, even though I thought I won the fight, but it is what it is. But going out there is so different out there than America, so everybody was like acting like I'm a celebrity, and all of us, because we had like a little team called USA Select Team.
Okay.
So they was acting like we were celebrities because they don't really see people that look like us.
Right.
So it was a pretty cool experience. Yeah, it was good.
So did that kind of warm you up to what you would eventually experience as a professional?
Kinda, yeah, because it's just like a different crowd of people. So, you know, like you're a little bit more nervous. Not really, I wasn't really nervous, but you know what I mean. Yeah, because it's a different crowd, so you kind of want to show off more. And it was also my first time fighting 3 minutes too.
Right.
So it's a big difference in the amateurs from going to 1 minute to a minute and a half to 2 minutes and then to 3 minutes, because you could do way more in the ring than in a 2-minute fight or a 1-minute fight.
And is there a difference between sparring and fighting in the amateurs? What's the biggest difference? I know they're training, and I know like.
Yeah, it's a big difference because in sparring you want to work on the things that you're not doing, like on the bag or in a fight. So yeah, it's a difference. It's a big difference. But really, in the amateurs, all you're trying to do is just, you know, kind of not pity pat, but just get points. In pros, you actually trying to knock somebody out. You trying to really hurt somebody. So yeah, it's a big difference.
Now, who were some of the fighters that you looked up to and kind of picked from to create like your style?
Floyd, of course, Andre Ward, Pernell Whitaker, Tank, Shakur Stevenson, Roy Jones, James Toney, a lot of fighters. So yeah, Jerron Enos, yeah.
Is there any advice that you've gotten so far from either Floyd or Gervonta?
Really, they just tell me to stay focused because I'm already so skilled. So they just tell me to stay focused. They might, you know, tell me like little things to fix, but really just stay focused.
So when people say stay focused, it's like, it's a very general term. Like,
Yeah.
you know, some people are like, yeah, okay, I'm focused, but like, what does it really mean to focus? Like, how do you stay
Really,
focused?
they mean like stay focused outside. you know, the boxing ring, because anybody can come up in a boxing gym, do what they got to do. But what really matters is when you walk out the gym, you got to be focused.
So now that you've been signed, what is a typical day in the life for you?
Still kind of the same every day. I always just woke up, you know, ate breakfast, chilled, and then trained, and then went home and chilled. That's been my whole life, just training boxing.
And so training, how many times a day do you train? You do the morning runs, right?
Yeah, I do the morning run, and then after that, I chill for like an hour or two, and then train, then come back, and then run again. Or sometimes strength and conditioning.
So for a kid looking up to you, which I know you haven't even like had your first pro fight, but to be signed at such a young age, to kids looking up to you, what is something that you would tell them that kind of helped you get to this point?
Basically the same thing that Floyd and Tate told me, just make sure you stay focused, stay in the gym. With any sport, just make sure you keep doing what you're doing to get better. Don't let nobody tell you you're not good or anything. Just who cares about what they saying? I don't know if I can cuss on this or anything, but yeah, who cares? Yeah, who cares about what anybody else says? Just make sure you do what you like to do. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's important because some people think like once they are signed, like
you
made it. And just like chill at that point. So for you, what goals have you set for yourself when you're signed?
I want to be undisputed in almost like, well, I want to be undisputed in every weight class I fight in. I want to win all the titles. I don't just want to win one world champion. That's not my goal. And that's really it. That's my main goal. I want to be undisputed in every weight class.
Which class are you going to be premiering in?
I'm going to start at 126, but I'm going to probably move down to 122.
Okay. All right. Now, your father is your trainer.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's probably been with you right since day one.
Yeah.
So how does that bond between you guys? Do you think that that's helped you kind of have a slight edge over?
Definitely, because he always on me and stuff. So yeah. So it definitely helped a lot. You know, he don't let me slack or anything. He don't let me, you know what I'm saying, just, I'll be about to cuss. He don't let me like do stuff I'm not supposed to do. And yeah, it definitely helps a lot though.
So outside of boxing, which it sounds like boxing is 24/7 your world, is there anything that you enjoy doing?
I like just like hanging out with my friends, going to the movies, playing basketball or something with my friends. That's it really. So
Floyd told you to quit your job
and
come move to Vegas.
Yeah.
Has this environment helped motivate you even more as a fighter?
Yeah, because I'm by myself, so I just want to make it for my family and my friends, so we all good, you know. So it definitely, because I'm the one, like, in my whole family that's about to make it, and all my friends that's about to make it, so I want to make it for all of us, so we all good.
And how has your family supported you during this journey?
Yeah, they all been supporting me. Okay. Yeah.
Now, if you can name one fighter that you are closest to, style-wise, who would that be?
I don't really know, because I got like a lot of different styles when I fight. Like I can bang, I can box, I can do everything. So I don't really know like one fighter that I'll say I'm closest to, but fighters that I've took stuff off from, Floyd, of course, Tank, Shakur, Keyshawn Davis, just like all the top fighters. I took like little pieces and, you know, put them all together. Yeah, yeah.
And do you have a ring name yet?
Lavish, Living Lavish.
Lavish.
Yeah.
Okay. And so where can people find you on social media?
My Instagram is Living Lavish J, my Twitter and my Facebook. It's all Living Lavish J. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm excited to see your pro debut, and I've been hearing a lot of talks around the gym, a lot of talks around these ways of people saying like keep your eye on this kid. So I'm excited to see your debut. I'm sure the rest of the world is. So I thank you for sitting with me and sharing your story.
Okay, thank you.